It is good.
Welcome. I'm Eva, and this is Eva's Kitchen. Today I'm going to introduce you to a rice dish with chicken sausage. This is my own recipe I came up with. One night we was hungry and we needed something quick. I had some leftover rice in the refrigerator. I had a chicken apple sausage. I had green pepper, red pepper, unsalted butter, an onion, bay leaves, jasmine rice, olive oil. We used black pepper. We used unpitted olives that I cut in half. We used garlic powder, not salt, because we want to watch our sodium intake, and onion powder. I had regular table salt, bouillon seasoning that we're gonna mix that with 1/4 cup of water, because remember I had rice that was pre-cooked and we want to loosen it up. And we're gonna be using a tablespoon of everything. Now, only time we're gonna decrease our tablespoon to a teaspoon if we use salted butter. And we're using the bouillon that has salt in it as well, so you can decrease your salt intake to your taste. Now, let's get started. Now, this meal is only gonna take 30 minutes or less. I'm gonna take my veggies that I have here in front of me, and I'm gonna slice them in a diagonal. I'm not gonna slice them small because we eat with our eyes, and I wanna make it look appealing that you wanna eat it. We're gonna slice it down. We only need a little of the veggie. We're gonna take the membranes out of it, and we're going to get started. Now, I wanna go back and emphasize that these sausages are pre-cooked. But if you feel uncomfortable with a pre-cooked sausage, I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna put them in my oven for 10 minutes while I'm preparing the other veggies and get them cooked, because I am gonna saute them with my veggies. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the oven. Oh, they're looking good. I'm gonna give them about 2 more minutes in the oven. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to get my bay leaf and get it prepared. And I'm only going to use 2 cloves, 2 leaves of bay leaf. And that's going to give it a different taste that you won't believe. Delicious. Now, let's go take a look at the veggies and see how they're coming. Might need to turn it up just a little bit. Get them translucent and delicious. Now, I can take some of the salt that we was going to use. Just put a little bit in there so they don't sweat. So they'll sweat and start to cook. Just a pinch or so, not much. Oh, you should smell these onions and peppers. Wonderful. And you just wait until the sausage get in there. You talking about, you gonna think it's Thanksgiving in here. Wonderful. I think I can go and get my sausage out of the I'm going to take these sausages and I'm going to cut them crossway. Whew, look at that. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a wonderful dish. And don't forget to feel free if there's something else that you desire. You don't always have to go by what someone else. Put your spin on it and make it your own. This is a wonderful dish. Let's get our rice. And I'm going to use a little bit more olive oil just to loosen up the rice, because like I said, there was a pre-cooked rice that I had left over, and this is how this meal originated. And I'm gonna turn my stove down a little bit back to low, because I don't want my rice to burn. So I'm only putting a little bit at a time because I want to get the little lumps out of it, and spread it out in the pan. See how it's starting to stick a little bit, and you might find yourself needing to put a little bit more oil in here. That's okay. It's olive oil. It's good for you. It's good fat. It's not bad fat, and you can't go wrong with it. So I got that all taken care of. Let's get this rice all separated here. I tell you what I'm going to do next. Let's just put that bouillon in here, and that'll help loosen up this rice. Okay, I'm going to stop. Okay, now I'm going to start putting a little bit at a time of my bouillon in here with the water. I don't want to put too much because we're not making a soup. And this bouillon is going to give this rice a wonderful taste. Now, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to go ahead and just take a little bit just to see the sodium content. I don't like a lot of salt in my food. I like natural herbs. They're better for us, and they bring out the flavor of foods. Oh, that's wonderful. So, you see, I didn't use all of half a cup of that bouillon mix because I didn't need it once I took that little sample to see my sodium intake. And I might put some, okay, I have a little salt. I'm going to pinch just a little bit, not much, in there. Now I'm going to pour my butter that I mixed and softened. I'm going to put my bay leaves in. Nice. If you notice, I didn't put a lot of olives in here. Only one family member is my daughter that likes olives. So we'll just let her put more in it as she sit down to eat. But if you like olives, go for it. Now I'm going to incorporate the meat and veggies and get all that liquid that came off of it and just let it simmer down. Just let it cook down for about 10 to 15 more minutes till it heats through. I'm going to raise my temperature just a bit. I'm going to put the lid on and let it cook down. And while it's cooking down, I'm going to clean up my kitchen. And don't forget to take your bay leaves out before you serve your family, because they're just there for flavoring. Okay, let's try it and see. Don't that look wonderful? Wow. Okay, I think I'll taste a little bit. Oh my gosh. Oh, the flavor is wonderful. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. My dish to your dish. Share it with a friend. Blessing. And I'm Eva, and this is Eva's Kitchen.